My name is Marine and Army Sergeant William Fisher. While serving in Iraq in 2009, I was severely injured from a 40-foot fall. This ultimately resulted in amputation of my lower right leg, a broken back, and PTSD. This is Casey Langford. We met at a fundraiser for a hunting event that I was at in 2013.
What stood out to me about Will was how friendly and outgoing he is.
I got her to drink from my leg.
First and only.
We just developed a friendship over time. My dad was a Marine, so from birth, I was a part of the Marine Corps. I joined the Marine Corps on a delayed entry program and then ended up going to basic training after graduation of high school. I did my 6 years active duty and 2 years of reserve duty. After being in Fallujah, I got burned out. I took a break. I was in a bad place, and that's when I decided I needed to go back into the military service. So when I came back in 3 months later, instead of going to the Marine Corps, I sold myself to the Army. You have the brotherhood, you have the camaraderie that you have in the military, which you don't have in the civilian world, and I miss that. We were in Iraq in Balad in October 19th, 2009. I got slotted for a TF mission. I was doing overwatch. So I was on a ladder. I was crawling up a ladder and about height about 40 feet. I had a little bird come over, a little too close. There's some people that say they saw a charge, I guess like a bolt, a static charge. So we don't know if the bird actually staticked out on me, the ladder. But it shot me off the ladder, and I fell 40 feet at dark in the night, and I landed standing up. So I had about 100 pounds of gear on, plus my own body weight. So it crushed my right leg and then broke my back. And then I was medevac back out to Landstuhl, Germany. From 2009 to 2013, I went through numerous surgeries. They were trying to fuse my ankle, but I'm an active guy. And I didn't really listen to my doctors, to be honest, and ended up breaking bolts and screws that they had in my skin. So I was constantly going back through resurgeries. So in August 19th of 2013 is when I had my right leg removed. Together, we bought 10.5 acres of land in Mardella Springs, Maryland. Me and some other veteran friends of mine, I taught them how to work heavy machinery, and we started clearing land. So we cleared 3 acres in the center of our property. And then I bought a pole barn kit, which is basically a shed. It was a temporary build. It's 2,400 square feet. So I took 1,000 square feet of that and made a 1-bedroom apartment out of it as a temporary living facility, because we were living in our camper for a year. So I built a master bedroom and a closet. And then you walk out of the master bedroom and there's still framed walls and concrete and mess everywhere, because the kitchen and living room wasn't built. But I couldn't get my wheelchair into that area just because of the fact that I'd have to use so much of the space for a temporary to build an ADA. Really,
his biggest hurdle with all this is shower situation. He has fallen. It gets slippery. He's slid right off of it. I didn't believe him. I asked him clearly, why do you always take your phone in the shower? And he says, in case I fall. Like he did.
So I was on the fence to apply. I still work full-time. I'm still a volunteer firefighter. I always thought there's more injured people out there than me. There's veterans that are worse off than I am. But we were actually in the process of building our home. And my prosthetist actually knows a board member for Homes for Troops. And he goes, dude, before you do this, before you take this huge leap, fill this, contact these people. And so I did. And here we are today.
The bathroom is by far the biggest and best feature. That's huge. The accessible entries for whenever he is in his wheelchair.
Knowing that you're going to be safe in your own home is amazing. It's a huge factor for me. This home's going to take away so many burdens. It's given me that dream of being a homeowner at 45 years old. Homes for Our Troops is, to me, doing this for the right reasons. They're sincerely out to help veterans.
Homes for Our Troops is a new opportunity to make life better for veterans that don't have the means to do it on their own.
To anybody sitting out there that says, I don't deserve this, I'm not in that position, stop thinking like that. It's time for you to ask for help. As veterans, we don't ask for help, especially the older generation. We're used to doing it ourselves. We find a way. This organization is that way.